So, the plan for tonight is to watch Halloween Ends because Tony has not seen it yet, and I'm not sure if he's gonna like it like I do, so we're gonna find out. Okay, so what did you think of Halloween Ends? Be honest.
I liked it.
You liked it? You actually really liked it?
Yeah. I didn't fall asleep,
You didn't fall asleep.
even though it had slow parts in the movie. I did not fall asleep.
Well, that's good. It was definitely different, wasn't it?
Way different.
Well, today we are talking about Halloween Ends. My thoughts on Halloween Ends, directed by David Gordon Green and starring Jamie Lee Curtis, Andy Matichak, and Rowan Campbell. Now I feel like I am not pronouncing anybody's names right, but that's okay. So, by very unpopular opinion, I don't know, maybe it's 50-50 now. I like this movie. Well, I love this movie. I know a lot of people don't like it, and a lot of the hate I don't understand. Some of it I get. If you were wanting a full-on Michael Myers movie, you did not get that here. So, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, yeah, I love Michael Myers, but I was okay with this movie, and I don't know what it was. It was so different. I think the first time I watched it, it just pretty much like threw me for a loop, and just I was like, what the heck am I watching? It was funny. I mean, it had funniness, silliness, and it was a very story driven movie. You got this new character, Corey, and he's like the new Cinder here. This story is a Corey story, so it's all about him. And there's so much in this movie that every time you watch it, you get a little bit more from it. You understand a little bit more of why things are happening, or what is happening in this story. You kind of just understand it a little bit more. I know one of the things I did pick up on was the end of the movie when Allison had just left Lori. Lori and Corey had the thing, and he stabbed himself and everything, and she was on her way out, just like, I'm done with you kind of thing. And so basically she hears about the suicide that was called in, but she sees the radio tower on fire. And he always mentioned, when they were there, something about that was his spot. Like, I don't know what he said. My brain don't work. I don't know if that, if all hope was lost, this place is burning, so all hope is lost. And she kind of finally, I think, realizes Corey's kind of the bad guy here. So, which I'm glad she came to her senses, because, girl, you was straight tripping. You was like, I don't know if she was like in love with this guy, or just very infatuated with him, or what was going on here, but this was just a weird love story kind of thing going on with the evil Corey. And it's just like, it really does beg the question, was he, made that way, or was it just in him all along? I mean, that's always a question that still runs through my mind, because it's just, I don't know, because he's pushed and he's pushed, and he just kind of runs into Michael, and then he just breaks. Like, there's like this thing going on here. So it's interesting. It does leave you with a lot of questions some of them are kind of answered, and you kind of have to pick up on them. Some of the stuff is just, it's embedded in there. And you don't realize it when you go watching other videos and people point out stuff and you're like, oh, I never thought of it like that. It's strange, but it's just something that it just, every time I see something new or just have a new thought about it, and I like it. It was a very refreshing story to me because it was so different. This is like, Season of the Witch. Everybody hated Season of the Witch. It was a different story. And this is like a different story. This is the third film. It's a Season of the Witch film. But it's crazy. I love it. It's so crazy. I think one of my favorite scenes is like the junkyard scene, when all the kids, the evil band kids, whatever they are, I guess they're band students, when they're all getting killed by Corey in the Michael mask. That was kind of fun. It was a fun scene, and the atmosphere was fun. The music just made it really awesome. Have I mentioned I love the music in this movie? Like, yeah, I do. The new movies, just, I love the score about them. Kills is probably my favorite, has the favorite score for me. I really love all the songs in Halloween Ends, so it's just, yeah. So it's awesome. I don't know. I'm just crazy because I love all the Halloweens, even the bad ones. I'm just a Halloween fanatic, and you can't make me change my mind on any of them because I just love them. And that's my opinion. If you hate some of them, that's fine. We can agree to disagree and all that good stuff. La la la. But yeah, I just enjoy this movie, and so I know this is not like a review, but anyways, until the next time. I wasn't for sure if Tony was gonna like this movie, but he did seem to enjoy it. So we're going to watch Scream next. The newer Scream 5, I guess. So, yeah. Be on the lookout for that.